starting on a good note. Are we ready?
Are we rolling?
We're rolling on a good note.
Is this happening?
Yes. So we're here, and
welcome.
we are welcome to the party. My title for this this episode 1 was "Join the Party" because I feel like we have such fun during our days, and nothing is recorded, and we just laugh by ourselves. Here we are, 24/7. So we found these guys, and they wanted to laugh with us. They're
on the street. We just picked them up off the street.
So we're here. It's great. And we are going to, basically this podcast or radio chat or wherever you want to call it is genuinely just good vibes.
I agree.
Have
like
a laugh.
Natural habitat.
Yep.
Look at you go.
I have so many things to say, but
maybe start with the intro.
All right, so let's go. So I want to intro this by what we do at dinner time, pretty much every dinner. So Jay, oh my God, I was going to say, I called Jay one time, my sister's fiance. I called him one time my sister's mum's son or something? I don't know what I said. My sister's friend's mum. I don't fucking know what I said. But anyway, I called him not my sister's fiance, and he literally just destroys me every single time he gets a chance to tell me that I did that. Okay. But he says every dinner time we go around the table and we say our highs and lows for the week. So what's your high? What's your low? And then you just.
Did you want to intro the podcast?
I just did.
The name?
Oh, it's called Use Your Manners. which is what about.
You had one job.
Well, I know, but
I think privileges need to go.
No, I don't think so. It's called Use Your Manners because we have our little baby Yes Please, which is our supplements and all of our delicious stuff. And I thought it just kind of matched. It went well. So I thought Use Your Manners podcast because I'm very strict on manners, especially with.
We should have a little jar, like a kiddie jar.
Yeah, manners, but not swearing because I feel like that's.
You'd already be 10 cents in.
Filthy mouth. But anyway, so.
Highs and lows.
You go.
Highs and lows for the week?
The week. I don't even know what you're going to say.
I'd say the high was, and we'll get into this I'm sure later, but a very funny story about we sold a rolly bench, doing a bit of a clear out of the warehouse at the moment, and we were giving it to someone.
Don't tell the story.
No, I won't tell the story, but it ended badly, but it was very funny. So that was definitely my high, and obviously starting this podcast is pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're my highs. Lows, I don't know. It's been a pretty good week.
It's been a pretty good week. Just
low? I don't know.
Is that your low? Low is your low? Okay, great. Leave it at that. Never mind.
I don't have a low.
Well, that's
not
good.
This week. It's been a good week.
That's great.
Yeah.
You don't want lows, really? I don't think I have one either.
I think you strive for highs.
I think we strive for fine in our household. We strive for
Brought to you by Dorky.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
My high was also the rolly bench situation because that was so funny. I have so many highs of this week. So many online orders arrived, and I was very excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I was going to say my low is probably this is the last week that I'll be 28. That's pretty sad.
Oh my God, you're so old.
You're a year behind.
Yeah, but I'm still
That's not a thing.
Mitch goes, he said to me, we were saying something, and I said, what do I know? I'm in my early 20s. He goes, Leah, you're in your late 20s. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm 26. And he was like, you're 28. And that's not mid anymore. I was like, doing the math in my head, like, holy fuck.
It's like those memes with all the numbers.
With all the lines going. And you're like, okay. I am. Now I'm late 20s. I can't.
It's a slippery slope.
Yeah,
what was your low?
Finding that out. That I'm
You can't copy me.
Confirming.
You've just stolen my highs and lows. There has to be some sort of regulations
we are
around
one,
this.
my love. So that's what happens. Highs and lows the same.
Interesting.
The same. Well, I figured once we've done highs and lows, great. Now I think we go into the funny story because now we have an audience now that actually don't know about the story.
We do.
And at least we can explain. And I feel like it's going to 100% be a had to be there moment, but I wish I had cameras at the warehouse on the outside. It would be the most awkward situation that I've been put into. Mitch just walked off halfway just to laugh to go inside and piss himself laughing. And I'm sitting there like, oh. So anyway, we've got these, do you want me to tell it?
Yeah, no, take it.
We've got these rolly benches at work. So they've got like marble top and they've just got, it's
like an island bench, just on wheels.
No drawers, nothing, just like a little carcass island bench. It's got a hot plate in it and they're on 6 wheels and they're really heavy, like 300 kilos more, very heavy. You can't lift them. So every time someone wanted to come pick them up, because we sold 4 of them, and I'd say you'd need a trailer with a ramp, like, because you only way you're going to get up there is pushing it up there, and especially because it's just us. Like, there's only 2 or 3 of us at any given time. I can't help you up on a freaking whatever. Anyway, they said the first couple came and they had a ramp that had like a tiny little lip on the floor. It got up with ease.
It was fine.
It was so easy. It was perfect. Whatever. They tied it and
happy
left. It was great. Happy days. Then the second couple came and their ramp was a little bit bigger. It was a little bit like, we'll say thicker off the floor. They had like a bit of a...
I don't know how to describe
it was like almost like a step off the floor. Yeah. So we needed to get the bench up and onto the ramp. But also the ramp wasn't just a flat ramp. It was like one that had grooves in it. So each wheel was going to get stuck in the grooves. And I was looking at it being like, this is a fucking disaster. Mm-hmm. But I was like, it's fine, like it's okay. And these 2 people, so sweet, so lovely. Like they were just happy to be there, people. They were just so keen on having this bench. And I was looking at them being like, oh my God, like, I'm useless in this situation. I've got such a bad back. I'm not going to lift anything. So I was sitting there and Mitch, genius, goes, I think we need a bit of pace. And I was like, what the fuck? I said, firstly, pace is not what you want with a 300 kilo rolly bench, but like, if that's fine, no worries. And Cass,
No, but then the other guy was like, yep, absolutely. I think we need pace.
The guy agreed. Me and Cass was like, yep, why not? And I was like, in my head, I was like, this is either going to work like a genius, like fit like a glove, or absolutely
we thought it was going to
not going to work. Yeah.
So then started backing up for our run up.
Yeah, Mitch goes 5 meters back for a run up.
With the bench.
Yeah, with the bench. Pulls the bench. And with the bench, you kind of have to rock it because they're so heavy. You got to rock and roll. Like, so he started to go.
It's a bit like an airplane. Like you had to get the wheels straight.
Yeah, so he was kind of like swerving it. And then me and Cass are on the other side. The other 2 people are on the end of the bench because it's 2.3 something meters. So there's 6 of us like sitting out there.
And heavy.
5
Coming in hot.
Yeah. So Mitch starts running with it, pushing it, and then he gets to the front of the trailer and it just absolute tanks. And I hear the biggest bang and I was like, I don't want to laugh because I know how annoying it is listening to someone laugh on a podcast. But I was sitting there going like, I was looking at Mitch and Mitch is looking in the sky. He goes, oh, what was that? I was like, first I just thought we hit the ramp and I was like, okay, so we needed more pace. And then Cass, who is like, Cass works with us, she's a gem, panics. And I see her on the floor picking up one of the wheels. And she was, each wheel had like a little ball bearings in it and she was getting the ball and she was holding it and she goes to the guy, do you want this? And the guy goes, what the fuck just happened? And Mitch goes, oh, I don't know. Anyway, he fucks off, walks off somewhere inside. I was sitting there like, do you still want the bench? Because both wheels had just flown 20 feet. They just hit the ramp and just absolutely tanked
Snapped
it.
off.
It was so funny. But at the time, it was like almost awkward because like they had already paid for it. And then they were like, thanks. And like ended up having to go and get one of my like painted boards and make a different ramp. And it was better and it got up and it was fine. And then
they were good sports about it.
They were great because the wheels were like $20 from Bunnings. You can just put them back on. But like the whole experience. And then I look up, Mitch is hysterical in the front room and only I can see him. So I was avoiding contact with him. I was like, I'm not fucking looking at you. But it was so awkward. And that happens every day to us. Like all that shit happens so much. It was so bad. And like on the way home, Cass, Mitch and I would just FaceTime and be like, did that really just happen? Like that is the worst timing thing ever. But the guy was like, I really thought that was going to work. It
didn't work. But
not
we got it there in the
slightest did that work. But
that was really
funny. I was happy we gave it a go.
I don't have words.
I don't have words. It's so freaking awkward.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, I'm glad. Like they were great.
They were good.
And they messaged me after saying because once we got it up on the ramp, I was like, how are they going to? They got it. Well, they got it up on the ramp, and then they locked it in, and they left. And then they messaged me after saying like, hey, we got it off, all good, everything's fine. So I was like, okay, well that gave me like now
lucky.
I feel better because I felt super guilty because like we just kind of like snapped the wheels off, and they just were like, thanks. Like I was like, yeah, a bit of pace. God, it was so awkward.
That was funny.
It was funny. We have so many more of those stories. I have one that I want to say, but I think I'll leave it to next week.
Yeah.
It's this agent, this story where like...
Save that. That's a good one.
It's a bit of a miscommunication of... Anyway.
I led you on.
Yeah.
In that one.
Yeah.
That was funny.
He
Actually, I tried to let you know.
threw me to the wolves is what he did.
Save that one for next week.
It was terrible. But anyway, we'll definitely save that for next week because every morning I want to start off with
I like that.
funny story that will just give you a bit of laughs on your way to work, you know?
Bit of lighthearted on your way to work.
Yeah, well,
this is radio.
On your drive home.
Hello. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I figure, should we go through a few questions that we've got from the outside in, rather than go with these, like, because we kind of came with, I won't say unprepared. It was me. Mitch
I've
really
got
wanted to
questions
be
for you.
Yeah, Mitch really wanted to be prepared, but I thought
maybe if we just shoot some questions and then go through what other people want as well.
Yeah,
I feel like this is a bit of a deep dive. First step.
Do you have
therapy
once?
Do we have tissues?
Let me just.
I think we might need tissues. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm fine.
Okay.
I do not need tissues. I can get you some if you want.
Can I start with a question?
You absolutely can.
Okay, so if I'm an Uber driver, you hop in.
Oh, no, don't do that.
No, this is a good one. Hi, my name's Mitch. What do you do for work? How are you answering? Who are you? What do you do?
Do you want to know how I actually answer that every time?
Yeah, but also tell the people.
I lie. I'm a doctor. I'm a surgeon.
No, you don't.
Well, I watch many things on TikTok that I could 100% come up with like 5 different diagnoses for you.
What would your answer be?
So what I actually say to people is like, because we do so many things. We do so many fun things. I don't think I never want to be put into a box like I do just this, because I like to do whatever I want to do. So
Fair.
I always say I write cookbooks. Because that's the easiest way to physically tell someone like a cookbook. Because if I'm like, I write recipes, and they're like, cool. Okay, where does that go? And I'm like, online. But I write like fun like guides, and they're like, explaining it to someone who might not be in that sort of like industry or understand it. It's hard. So I'd say like I write cookbooks, like physical cookbooks. Yeah. It's always easy when I can show them like this is what I looked like when I took a nice photo. But then I say, and then we just do like, we've got like some supplements on the side and we absolutely love it. That's all I say. I don't know what I'm really
it's
bad.
a hard one. It's hard.
Well, what do you say?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get asked that a lot. It'd be more you.
Okay, well, I'm an Uber driver.
I say I'm a student.
No, you don't.
I've done that before.
At
Foodland. And like, how's your day? What do you do for work? I'm like, I'm a student. It's easy.
You're like
no follow-up.
40-year-old student.
Hey, it has to be mature age students.
I agree.
40. 29 on Monday. If it sounds really bad. If I can't be bothered explaining, then I say student, because there's no follow-up questions.
There's no one that believes you when you say that. Oh, I guess uni. Sorry, I was thinking I think I'm like...
Not in year 12.
I thought you meant year 12. I was like, no one. I'm sorry, my love. I love you so much, but no one's going to believe you're 18.
No. Uni student.
Perfect. That's fine. I agree.
Otherwise, I'd just say recently I think I've fine-tuned it a little bit, because I agree. It doesn't really make much sense when you're like, we do cookbooks online or people don't really understand that. So I got asked this the other day and I said, we own a supplement brand. Yes, please. And just sell supplements online. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was when I'm getting a haircut.
Do you ever get into like when someone's like, if you're like, I'm a student, they say, oh, what do you study? What's your instant?
Psych, because I studied psych.
Oh, okay. See, I
went to uni, so it's not hard.
Personalities. I would say something ridiculous.
No, because then if you get questions, then it's a rabbit hole.
Yeah, but
you have to be able to answer these questions.
Yeah, but it'll be fine. People wouldn't know. Like the Uber driver really wouldn't know the correct or wrong or right answer, right? Like if you were like,
that's why I say student.
Yeah, and then if you're like, what do you study? And I'm like, behavioural science. And they're like, what's that? I'm like, well, just, how animals act in the wild. Like, how do you know? You don't know unless you study it, right?
Oh my right? God. Yeah.
Am I right?
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I would do.
I might use that next time.
No, don't, because you panic.
I've been studying lions.
And then jungle. That's how I would do it.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, I see your Uber question. I wish I saw that before.
I stole it from you.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think are some misconceptions about you? Who
about
wrote that?
me?
That was Cass, 100%. Yeah.
it's funny but not funny, but also I can laugh about it now. But I'd say like that I do nothing.
Yeah.
With our brand being you being the face of the brand, I think it's very easy to be like, oh, well, I see what Leah does, but what does Mitch do? Or do you just stay at home all day?
Wouldn't that be a vibe?
No.
No. So boring.
No, that would not be fun. But yeah, I think, and that's why it's fun to do podcasts like this together and do other things together because it shows
100%.
we're a bit like
people to learn.
A bit of behind the scenes, I guess.
1,000%.
What about you? What do you reckon your biggest misconception about you is?
I don't know. I actually have no idea. I feel like...
That you're good at cooking?
No, mate, I'm great. I'm not good. I'm epic.
Okay, probably that you're the best cook in the family would be a misconception.
Who the...
Well, you're second to me.
Oh my God, thank God. I was like...
You steal my recipes.
Incorrect. No, I don't want... Mitch used to, when we first started dating, he used to have this thing and it was like now, looking back, an ick.
Delicious.
That's what they call them. It was egg, rice and tomato sauce.
What's wrong with that? Get the protein in.
I was like, mate.
Efficient.
No.
You can't be bothered cooking for 3 hours just to get some protein in.
There's,
packet rice, an egg, 1 minute, tomato sauce, done.
Yeah.
3-minute meal.
Yeah. You used to have that all the time. All the time. But then you did make me.
I looked good.
Yeah, you looked good. You still look lovely. You look great. Not
different phase of life.
Old, but like, you look perfect.
Dad mode. Happens to the best of us.
It's so fine. Don't worry about it. I still love you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
When we first started dating, his go-to for dinner would be like salad, steak, mustard, and tomato sauce. And I was a bit like anti it because I was like boring. But then when he started, like it was so good. I would never be like my mum's always was very elaborate when she cooked. Like that's why I like. And then when he was like gave me steak and salad, I was like, what the fuck? What is that? And then like because I never really like steak. I'm not really a steak sort of person. It needs to be like incinerated for me to eat it. So like I'd eat it and then dipping in mustard and tomato sauce. Oh,
tell me you don't like it.
It's delicious.
It's a winner.
100%.
Exactly.
I want nothing but just that on a plate now. And you know what, Mitch, what he also introduced me to, that my mum still, like, I was like, join the party, mum. Haha. Podcast name.
Join the party. Talking about Grey Vox?
Yes.
Yeah.
Grey Vox. Like,
pepper sauce.
And the onion one. And there's, what's the other one? The roast
brown
meat one, I think one.
Pepper.
Whatever they are, Mitch mixes them together.
There's a mushroom one too.
Is that?
We don't use the mushroom.
I don't think we've had that.
No, I don't think we have.
He'll mix them together and make this like delicious dip sauce for like just air fried chips, and then we just have that. Oh my God, it's filth,
good.
but it's
good.
Delicious. There's nothing. Yeah, that's what I think.
We need
that.
We need that next week.
Yeah,
I think
I'm ready.
Snack on some chippies. Okay, enough about food, or maybe not food, but I'd like to hear more about your backstory for the people that don't know you or that are new to this podcast. Obviously, everyone being the first episode.
What do you mean?
My question would be, how did you get started doing what you're doing today? And take us back to 2015, whatever it was, when you first started. Everything.
It's such a hard one because everything, it's literally like...
Give the people what they want. They want to know.
No, though. Like it happens so quickly or it feels like it happens so quickly. Sometimes I look back at things and I'm like, oh, I forgot we did that. Because like we just kind of throw things at once
and everything happens so fast.
Yeah, and I just don't really know how specifically I got into what
so maybe
we're currently doing.
let's I agree. And sorry to cut you off. Let's maybe start from just before we met. What you were doing, what you did for work, what you were
just before we
doing
met.
Online, or if you were doing anything online, and then bit of a
I was
timeline.
Working as a personal trainer.
Yeah,
and I loved it. I loved
PT by Leah.
PT by Leah. It was great.
I
had so many. I'll go with it. Same. Can you please zip your drink?
Mm-mm.
You're just drinking green flavoured water, but okay, it's cool.
It's delicious.
It's so good. PT, and I had like loads of clients, and I was doing group training. So I'd train like 10 girls at once or whatever. It was so fun. I loved it. But a lot of them loved like the food side of sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give them that, but obviously as a personal trainer, I couldn't give them that as in like plans and guides and all that kind of stuff. So I really wanted to work with someone who had that ability to do like a dietitian or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was just writing recipes online.
Yep.
at the time. And then we met and then we came up with Bear by ourselves.
Yep.
And we were like in McGill Library, which I love McGill. I think that's why I love McGill so much because a lot of that stuff happened there.
Everything's happened in McGill.
Everything's happened in McGill. That's a suburb, by the way. We're in
suburb.
Adelaide, which I love. So we're in McGill Library. We like snuck into a room. We didn't like McGill Uni Library.
Yeah.
We didn't go to that uni, but we went to the and we stole some pens. Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'd graduated.
Yeah.
By that
I was like, wait, what? I was at the time you went to uni. So then we wrote like things on the board of what we wanted to like help people with, and then it came up with the word like balanced, realistic, eating, blah blah blah. So then we kind of pieced that together and made Bear.
Yeah.
And then from that point, it was like Bear, and then Bear Essentials, and then Bear Regular, and then like an update and Bear 2, and then whatever. And it was so fun.
Yeah.
And then we did Bear Lean because of our community wanted that, and then we did products, and then we did like another Bear Lean, and then we had a baby.
That's a very fast
that's a
skipping through and maybe overlooking some things.
100%. I overlook everything.
So would you be fair to say that it started from trying to give your clients what they wanted?
100%.
And then
trying to find ways to give it to them like with ease and like something that they felt like they could like touch and hold and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. And you mentioned tangible products at some point in there. What was that?
I actually took, do you want to see? No joke, last night when I was on the couch.
You were preparing?
No, I wasn't. I took a photo.
Do you want to show the people at home? That's disgusting.
I know.
No, it's not disgusting.
It's not, but it's
you got to start somewhere.
That is our first product that we did. And we got absolutely, I don't want to say the word, effed over with it.
What were the products?
They were seeded crackers, 2 spice mixes, which I was like hand blending, like and taste. That was we ate so much
disgusting.
Chicken. It was so gross. And then banana bread. So we did those 4, and then we had an experience of getting someone else to fulfill them and make them and all that kind of stuff, which has really helped us now having physical products with, Yes Please, being able to like understand
how it works
and who to trust and when and cash flow and all that kind of stuff. Because we were just like, we trust you, and then that just didn't work.
Really badly.
Yeah.
And that was online only at that point as well. Well, we still are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did not go well.
No, it didn't. But I do appreciate how it went though, because now we're like contracts need to be tight. Like we need to make sure that our margins are here, there, and everywhere, and whatever it is. Yeah, it's taught us so much because it's like it's not just as easy as like picking something like we think that's great, and then you can just go sell it. Like that's
slapping
not
your
how,
name to it.
No.
But I'd also say, would you agree that it probably gave us PTSD for like a good 4 years?
100%.
3 to 4 years.
I don't want to do anything
of a tangible product.
I didn't want to touch anything, do anything. And as soon as we came out with the other ones, I was so nervous.
As in Yes Please, like the other ones? Yeah. Me too.
Anything, even bottles for Bear or whatever it was, I still like I don't like. I just was so nervous.
We just had such a bad experience with the contract manufacturer at the time.
Yeah, but each one has been good because now we can just like.
It's taught us a lot.
100%. So good.
Okay. So any regrets along that journey? Any learnings, regrets, funny stories?
Oh, God.
I know it's easy to skip over it.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of hidden gems that the people might.
Okay, like eyeball me one and I'll tell.
I don't know. There's been a lot of there's been Taste Bud, there's been tangible products.
That's all
There's been Bear, there's been like Bear tangible products. There's been Yes Please, there's been Solly, there's.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's talk Solly. Wait, can we go to first go Taste Bud? Sorry, I have 7 sides of my brain.
Yep.
Taste Bud.
Yep. Shoot.
I don't know if 100 people know that, but Taste Bud, because when we were doing Bear, I was like, I love this. I love creating, I love recipes, but I would love to be able to put something in people's homes, and give them the ability to like cook and do things, but like almost. Micromanage, not the right word, but I wanted to be like give them the tools that I would do in my own kitchen in their kitchen, and I was so excited. And we did we came up with Taste Bud, which is basically like a HelloFresh, but like HelloFresh, they give you the what's it called, like the rice packet and like the ingredients, but they don't necessarily cut it. But
it's like a whole onion that you would get.
So so you need to cut it up, you need to do it, like everything yourself. But Taste Bud was like innovation. Me being like, oh no, I got this. I can cut 600 kilos of broccoli for the orders this week. It'll be fine.
We did.
It was so bad.
So it was just everything prepped for you, and all you had to do effectively was follow 3 or 4 steps.
Yeah.
and cook.
I think
like
it was
the prep
4 steps max.
The prep
it was
was
like,
done
yeah,
for
it
you.
was like, all you need, it would have been like cook the rice and like put the chicken in the pan, but it had already been marinated for like 2 days and blah, blah, blah. So like each thing was like Cryovac. Each thing was like, do you remember that?
Yeah, I can just smell broccoli boxes when I think of this.
So we had like, so my uncle works in the Paraka market. So we had like a little like,
which is the fruit and veg markets.
Yeah, which are the markets, but it's like the wholesale markets that they sell to Woolworths and Coles and whatever. So he helped us getting like bulk produce, and then we went into the markets and got like bulk meats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like we jumped from, we wanted to start off slow, we wanted to like slowly build, and we really thought it was going to be something we wanted to do. But at the same time, we were doing bear, which was great because it was nice to be able to be like, this recipe is in bear and I can now give it to you in a box so you can order it from Adelaide. And we had plans to like go to Sydney, Melbourne, all that kind of stuff. But then like we only had it at our house, right? We were doing it from home. And we jumped from like 2 boxes a week.
So we didn't say it was from you.
Yeah.
Or like we didn't say anything online. We were just doing it naturally through
Yeah.
Facebook ads, I think it was, at the time, and maybe doing 10 orders a week.
Mm-hmm.
And then we said we were doing it online.
Yeah.
We only serviced Adelaide, like Metro.
Yeah.
South Australia.
Not Metro.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Oh, mate, I'm going to be stupid now, but I don't know.
Metro is city.
Yeah. But
City
what about
Adelaide.
that one that was like 2 hours away?
Yeah, so the furthest we would go was
2.
just before Virginia.
Yeah.
I forget the suburb, which is like an hour
Just
away.
gonna spin my drink. I'll just edit that sound out.
Yeah, so we said it was done by us, and then that week we got 100 orders.
Yes,
And
I remember
that
that.
was-
No, I reckon it was 10 and then it was 60 and then it was 100 and something because I remember that.
And then
that
I reckon it was like
we were
90 and then 120. And that was like that 4-week period was pretty hectic.
Yeah.
Leading up to Christmas as well.
Yeah, and I think we were just very well underprepared, but like
Very naive.
we were hyped. We thought it was great, but we didn't have the staff. We didn't have
any staff.
We were using my sister's warehouse gym thing.
Yeah.
And she needed it for a shoot in like whatever month it was. Like I think it was February or something.
Yeah.
We were in Christmas, we were in December. She needed it back because they were going to do a whole rehaul on it. So we were like, we had the boxes, but it ended up being like, if you think about it, 100 people times 400 grams of chicken or whatever in each box.
Yeah, so it's
marinated,
100
done.
orders times 3 meals was the minimum order that you could. So 300 meals basically that we were preparing.
Yeah, and it was like we didn't have the stars. I had my like theory up the road.
We've got photos. It's just all family.
My yaya's like
I reckon there was 15
brother's
people
wife.
in there at one point.
15 of my family,
Just
my
knee deep
poor
in chicken.
yaya family members, like yaya people helped, my uncles, like everyone,
Chopping broccoli.
anyone that we could get our hands on. They were like, we were like, just come to the warehouse, come for a coffee. Next minute, like put our apron on and sit down. Like
It was pretty savage.
Yeah, but it wasn't just helping us for like an hour. It was like we're getting there at 4 a.m. and we're going to finish at 7 o'clock at night because we needed to have every box needed. It was
a nightmare.
Yeah, and doing it manually as well, like no automation, no nothing to make sure things go into like it was
hard,
hectic.
Yeah,
and I was so sad leaving Taste Bud, or making this because Kayla needed the warehouse back, and we didn't have the money to be able to be like, let's go get our own warehouse because we were like, we don't know how because we got after warehouse you get staff and machines and all that kind of stuff, and like we were just like that's the biggest investment ever, and we were like still living at mum's.
We weren't ready to do it.
No. So we were like, well, how are we supposed to get out of this? And when we just made the decision, like, let's just cut it. I think we were 10 weeks. Was it 10?
Oh, yeah, 10 or 11, I think. Yeah.
10 weeks active online selling. And then when Mitch and I just made the decision, like, because I think there was one morning that we got there at like 3 a.m. and Tony rocked up at 4 and then we finished at like 6 o'clock at night.
Disgusting.
But we had been driving from like Aldinga to Virginia to
Anglevale.
Everywhere, and it was just very far drives. And it wasn't only us. We had everyone rock up, same people who chopped. Everyone rock up, chucked boxes in their cars, like
and go deliver.
Like we just gave them a list and fucking see it. Like it was when we like stopped.
Rough.
I was like crying, but then I was almost like, thank fuck.
Yeah, I agree.
Doing that anymore because it was so like I'm so glad we did it.
Same.
I think it was so fun.
It was a lot of learning.
But every time someone mentions Taste Bud in our family, everyone's like, don't say that. Don't say that. It was so bad. But same thing with Solly.
Yeah.
So Solly was a sleepwear business that we have. I'm literally wearing right now. I still love it so much. And we had Yes Please, but that was on hot. Well, we had ordered everything, but we hadn't yet launched. And then we had Bear, and it was middle of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, what can we do during the day? Because we had cast, and we were like, let's just do something fun. Let's just get our creative juices going, because we're all like locked down and just felt like I just wanted to like break out and do something different, because I just felt like it was like almost like Groundhog Day, which it was during COVID. It was like lockdown. It was just annoying. So I think and
we were trying to transition, but nothing was there yet.
But it was just, so we were just like, let's just do something fun. So we came up with Solly. And it was like, because I love pajamas. I'm obsessed with pajamas. I like every birthday. I'm like, pajamas is all I want.
It's true.
It's, so good. And we ended up finding like supplies and doing the whole thing from the get-go, from scratch. And I still love Solly so much.
It was fun.
Yeah. But we made the decision late last year. Sorry, not late. I was going to say early this year. Late last year to put it on a hiatus. I call it a One Direction hiatus. Like, you know what? It's motherfuckers better come back. You know,
it's never going to happen.
I'm still hopeful. You know, I'm still hopeful. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm still hopeful.
It's been done.
It's been and gone. But we kind of, I was about to go into One Direction. I was like, they said they were coming back, and they're not. So,
I want my money back.
I want my money back. I want me and my One Direction things. So we made the decision to be like, Yes Please is growing, and Yes Please was growing really amazingly. Bear's always been amazing, and I love food so much. So and like those two were very much like babies. Like, do you know what I mean? Like they were like buddies. Like anything
plus
we do.
Plus a real baby.
Plus a real baby. Plus that
into the mix.
Throw her into the mix. It like got to a point where I was like, we'd get up super early, and we'd be on shoots for Solly from like 7 a.m. and then we'd get home at 7 o'clock at night, and we're trying to like, I want to spend time with Gigi at night time. Like I want to spend time with her during the day and have like that sort of free time. I don't want to have to be like half on my phone answering questions or on a Zoom, or like I want to be with her and present and doing 3 things. And we noticed that we both were like, can't really manage
everything,
all of them. Like it was getting to a point that I was like, I'm just not feeling like I'm.
And it's a hard one, because we asked a lot of the time, like, do we merge Solly and Yes Please? Does that make sense? Does that not make sense? Like Solly was doing really, really well, but it just added another layer.
Yeah, and it adds, I feel like people might forget that, like, you know, just I always say like a Black Friday. So Black Friday is like an amazing event for like sales and getting like your business out there and whatever. And everyone kind of like joins in, and everyone knows that like there's huge discounts and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But like you have a Black Friday for Yes Please.
Yep.
So that includes like emails and socials, and that includes like campaigns and ads and all that kind of stuff for one business. And that is huge.
Yeah.
And then you have,
if you want to do it properly.
Exactly. If you do it properly. And then you got Yes Please. And then you got like a Bear, and you want to do the same thing. So emails, ads, blah, blah, blah. And then you have Solly, which are all different brands.
Yeah.
So like each one has like a brand guideline, colors, like the style. You can't do the same
all different.
For across the board. So it's
but unfortunately at the time, just one team working across 3 brands, which wasn't fair on them.
Exactly. Like they'd be able to smash it for sure. But at the ability, at the quality that we wanted, and that all the whole team wanted, they were like, we don't have time to be like
it was
writing 3 different emails, the same email but different. Like it just wasn't fair on the team, and wasn't fair at us, like trying to manage our time being parents and being business owners. I was like, you know what?
Or the people. Like we're very big on like, I don't want to do it unless I can give you all of my attention or the best quality. And if I can't, then I'm doing you an injustice. Yeah,
exactly. And like solid quality, dope.
Oh, epic. I've never felt a better.
But like I want to do like seasons and all that. Yeah. And I'm like, I can't get to that if I'm over here doing something, and I can't cook and have and like do books and all that kind of stuff if I'm over here on shoot. So I like just need to actually like just take a step back and be like, you know what, we bit more
hectic,
than what's the thing?
Bitten off more than you can chew.
That one. I was like, we bit too much. What is it?
My mouth is full.
My mouth is full when I can't do it. Yeah, we bit off way more than we could chew. And like it was good that we could
sacrifice.
Please have another sacrifice. But I was like, I'm not keen on that. Like it was too hectic. But I'm glad we did it.
Me too.
I'm so glad
another
we
learning
tried.
curve.
Yeah. Oh my God, has this been going for 42 minutes?
Oh my God, what a vibe.
What a vibe. Okay, well.
Shall we?
Yeah, I was going to say, let's not even bother going into anything else.
No,
like, let's go straight into We're going to do Who Knows Who Better. We have 3 questions and 3 things that each of us...
There is punishment.
Yeah.
FYI.
If you get the question wrong, then you have to eat something. And we'll see what that thing is. I did see one that Mitch had in the bag and I'm already sweating.
Yeah.
And then...
Who wants to go first? How do you want to do this? Food's on the table or not?
Yeah, no. We'll present the food if you get it wrong.
Okay.
Then you can pick which one.
Savage.
I don't think mine have that hard now that you've said it. Fuck, okay.
Okay. Are you going first?
Yep.
I'm nervous.
Yep.
I'm actually sweating for this one.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you saw what I got to this
I don't
morning?
want to eat tuna. No, there's no tuna. Yours isn't that bad.
Yeah, I know.
All right, shoot. Let's do it.
I've written the answers.
Here we go.
So you cannot.
It's going to be Rolly or Eddie.
What?
What? Shoot. Nothing.
Rolly or Eddie?
Yep.
Don't be talking about my cat or my bird.
Come on.
All right. Okay. Question number 1.
Oh, I'm nervous.
My love. What am I currently watching on YouTube? Don't say what you think because I switch. I switch it up. I was watching it. I purposely watched it this morning while I was getting ready and you walked straight past me.
Can I say it has to be one, right?
Yeah, you can't be saying more than one. You literally get...
I know for a fact, I'll narrow it down.
No.
It was either Judge Judy, Dr. Phil, or 90 Day Fiancé. And I want to say Dr. Phil. Which
it's
one?
90 Day Fiancé. Obviously, I haven't watched Dr. Phil in ages.
I was going to say that.
I knew you were going to say Dr. Phil. That's why I said just think about it because...
I thought I heard his voice, the big man.
Mate, you can't change what you don't acknowledge. I'm telling you right now. Okay. This is what you're going to be... I feel like I'm going to try this first.
To see.
This is pickled zucchini, which I don't think is that bad. I love it. I could eat the whole container, but it's just a little, just fucking one of those people.
All right, give me a small piece. Come on.
No.
Am I going next? Yes. Yeah. It's like one. Come on.
All right, this bit. That's like the smallest bit ever.
That's rank.
It's not bad. You surely, I don't think you don't. I don't think you hate it. It's literally garlic-y, vinegary zucchini. No?
It's okay.
I'm so glad you tried that because I've been trying to make him try that for forever. So that made me happy. Okay.
I want to gag.
Oh, lost. It's so... Your would be very sad you're saying that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get any of mine right other than maybe the last one.
Amazing.
The suburb I grew up in.
What do you mean?
I haven't finished.
Oh.
What's the postcode?
Oh, you're a dickhead. You know I hate postcodes. I'm going to say, you know what? The funny thing is your mum taught me, stupidly taught me postcodes. She was like, if it's 5031 and you've got 5072, that's far away. And I was like,
Quit
I get
stalling, my friend.
5081.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, shit.
5076.
Oh, I was going to say 5075, but I thought I'd just take your mum's advice and go a little bit further. It's not that far away, is it? But I thought you were going to say the suburb. I was like, I'll absolutely get that. What is it?
We're going to start with the worst one. And you need a knife.
What in the fuck? No fucking way. Is that Fritz? It's even wrapped in... Mitch.
Batter up.
Oh, that's... you said spam the other day and I said don't even think about it.
Well, I was going in under the impression you were giving me canned tuna, which would have been the equivalent.
That is... When you said knife, I thought, that just slides on through, doesn't it?
That's just...
Do you know... No, I feel like... Have you ever...
The big bit.
Fritz?
The big bit.
This bit?
Yeah.
That looks like... I don't want to say it on here.
Oh, yuck.
Let me smell it.
Don't smell it. Oh, this makes me want to
No,
go.
I feel like Fritz isn't that bad.
Okay. That's fine.
It's so squishy.
Oh.
We're just going to smiley Fritz. The lady at the...
Just be happy. I think if we...
When there's crispy bits in there, I don't know why. I'm going to gag.
Yuck.
The lady at the deli the other day, she's like, oh, gee, I've had Gigi holding her stuff. She's like, that's some smiley Fritz. I was like, no. But she gave it to her anyway.
Yuck.
Gigi loved it.
Let's power through so we don't have to...
That's rank. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not rank. It's actually it doesn't taste bad. It's just the crispy bits. Don't get it. Okay. What colour was my first car? Bonus points if you get the make and model, but that doesn't really
We're
count.
talking about the Magna.
Can't tell you. It's my first car.
It was the champagne.
Oh, you fucker. I really thought you were going to say white because I painted
Everyone
it white.
had a champagne Magna. Come on. Was there any other colour for a Magna?
I painted it white
Yeah, but it doesn't count.
with pink in it.
All right. I played I played more than 2 sports. In year 11, I was vice captain of a sport and captain of another for school sport, I'm talking. Which sport was I vice captain of and which sport was I captain of?
That's annoying because that's 2 questions. So technically,
No.
okay, vice captain of volleyball. Captain of volleyball, vice captain of footy.
You got it wrong. But you got it right in the end, but yep.
I was going to say cricket, to be honest. I feel like I deserve whatever you're going to give me because I was not going to.
I didn't play cricket.
But what the fuck is that? Did you just go to Foodland this morning? Is that what happened?
Yep. What is it?
Did you even go to the gym?
What is it?
Liar. That is moldy ass cheese.
It's blue cheese.
You know I hate that so much. God, no. See,
slice them up, buddy.
the reason why, no, you know what? The reason why I don't like blue cheese is because my stupid sister is afraid of mold. And when I say afraid of mold, I mean like she will run out of a house screaming if she sees mold. So I feel like I'm just not allowed to have it. That stinks, Mitch. Oh my God. Have you ever had blue cheese pasta?
No. I don't think I've ever had blue cheese.
I'm just going to
No inspections. Down the hatch.
Okay.
Come on. Be a sport.
I'm going to fuck you up next week.
The segment's not returning.
It's not bad. Segment. Oh, yeah, that's
Sorry, I
bad.
got cancelled.
No. Ugh, who eats that on a normal day?
I don't know. People apparently. Serial killers.
That's fucking... Nope. That's not a thing. Right. You need to eat something disgusting.
Don't.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, that's gross. That's in my teeth now.
You don't even have anything disgusting in the bag.
Literally. I like bitched out this time. Okay. Last one.
Yep.
And this is subjective.
No, that's not how it works.
Yes, it does. So, what was Reggie, we have 2 dogs, Wally and Reggie.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Subjective as. What was Reggie's?
Big Kev.
Oh, that's annoying, but it's it's very subjective.
Thank you. I'll go to my question.
I didn't get. Actually, no.
No.
Incorrect. I wrote Kevin.
Oh, no. Yeah,
Because
that's.
Big Kev was like nickname.
No. Okay.
I think so too. I wrote Kevin. That's my actual word. So I feel like you deserve something. So do I give pickles or seaweed? I'm going to say seaweed because pickles is this. I bought the sweet gherkins, which I feel like you wouldn't mind, but you need to have a
I've
whole
already had something
square.
pickled. Yeah. No.
Yeah. No, there's no bites
you didn't
in
have
there.
a whole round. Just, I'll take a bite.
Mate, I hate fruits with crispy bits in it. So
It
if you
doesn't
don't
matter.
mind,
That's-
shut your mouth.
Do you want me to crunch? Can you pass it to me?
Square of it.
No.
I could eat that whole thing. Yeah, I just bite it. I don't know why I did that. I annoyed myself giving that to you. Don't crisp.
That's disgusting.
It's not. It's actually so good for you.
Mm.
Maybe your skin will look so nice tomorrow.
Oh, tastes like the ocean.
It tastes like that. What's seaweed? Oh, I know what I'm going to do next week. Sea moss. Have you guys had sea moss before? Right. Next Friday, we're having sea moss.
That's disgusting. Okay. I have a question. I never
Last one before I fucking puke.
There's no roundabout answer to this. It has to be exact. In centimetres, how tall am I?
That's so annoying because you say they can win 182. I reckon you're 181.
Oh, good one. Yeah.
Good,
That's what I'd written down.
Good. Because Dad is 180 and you said 181. So like that means you're 5'12".
We're going to get Jay on and intro him.
Jay, I say to Jay, like, because
He's the tallest 5'10" man we've seen.
Yeah, I reckon he's like, his hair gets Mitch, like he's a little bit more hair.
Hey. What?
Yeah.
No.
No? Oh,
Nah.
Anyway, I laugh and because he's like, I'm 6 foot, and I was like, Jay, you're 5'11", you're 5'12" added.
I actually saw on Impulsive that they just had Kevin Hart, And they asked him a question because now people are getting height extensions.
Yeah.
And they said, would you ever do it? So when Jay comes on, I'm going to ask him if
There's
you ever get a
nothing
height
good about
extension.
being tall. I don't think so. There's nothing good about being tall. Jay is like...
He's around 6 foot.
Yeah, I was about to say, you guys are like same.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, no, you guys are around the same
We'll
height.
go with 6 foot.
So I'm saying 181. I can smell and taste is cheese. And every time I talk, it's disgusting. So
Better than the ocean.
no, I will eat that Sabre packet as soon as this, and then as soon as this thing goes on.
No, thank you.
Anyway, next week, I feel like let's cut it because we've literally 52 minutes of just absolute
Just living the
talking
dream.
smack. So pretty much Use Your Manners is going to be a place where you can come, have a laugh, listen to a funny story, get to know us, join the party, and we're just going to be here every Friday.
I agree.
Vibing out.
Yeah.
If you
Having a laugh.
Yeah, having a laugh. If you literally want us to chat about something specific, we got a bunch of questions. Like we got so much ready content to be done.
I agree.
But I feel like I'm keen for these things to go like off, you know, because I feel like today, like we answered like 3 things that we're actually going to talk about. So it was the story.
We can answer more.
Yeah. Anyway, I've just cut his mic off. All I can taste is cheese. I'm done with this. All right, well, we are done. We will see you next Friday
On the drive home.
And I want to explain, actually quickly, the sign situation.
Yeah. Okay.
So we don't have a graphic designer currently right now who works with us in office. So trying to explain what kind of sign I want to someone, it's just really hard. And
It's a bit stressful.
I didn't want to get one that I didn't love. I didn't want to get like a logo I didn't love. So like I decided that today would be the day that I would draw it.
And you would become a graphic designer.
Yeah. And pretty much if you can see my work, I am an artiste. So that is going to be our logo, but I'm going to get someone who's very much more skilled than I am.
Maybe someone on the drive home.
If you're on the drive home and you're like, you know what, I can put that logo into a file and make
Preferably
it look
do it on the drive home.
Yeah. Well, no, that's dangerous. we don't do that. But yeah, I'm gonna get a sign eventually, but I just want it to be looking like that. But I want it to be better than that. But you start from the
small.
bottom.
I also think it's important if people want us to have other people on and you've got recommendations,
100%.
hit us up. We're open.
Yeah, so true. And people can call in. So they don't need to be, they can, I mean.
Are you making this up on the spot?
I'm assuming. They can just call us and put them on speaker. These guys got the sound. It's fine.
I'm assuming.
I like to assume. You assume and then you figure things out later. All right, perfect. That is literally it for today. We'll see you next Friday.
On the drive home.
Okay. Fuck it. On the drive home. See you later. Bye.
See ya.